I guess we haven't got a sense of responsibility. Our young romance is so intense, we're close to imbecility. Tick-tock, cuckoo, here we are, out of cigarettes, holding hands and yawning. Look how late it gets. Two sleepy people by dawn's early light, and too much in love to say goodnight. Well, here we are in the cozy chair, picking on a wishbone from the frigid air. Two sleepy people with nothing to say, and too much in love to break away. Do you remember the nights we used to linger in the hall? Your father didn't like me at all. Do you remember the reason why we married in the fall? To rent this little nest and get a bit of rest. Well, here we are, just about the same. Foggy little fella, drowsy little dame. Two sleepy people by dawn's early light, and too much in love to say goodnight. Well, here we are, just about the same. Foggy little fella, drowsy little dame. Two sleepy people by dawn's early light, and too much in love to say good night. Good night. I made a video of this song a long time ago. I think I made the video in a sepia tone to make it look kind of old. And I didn't have the intro. I never knew there was an intro. Another surprise for me, okay? This is a real favorite song of mine. Another Hoagy Carmichael song. Frank Loesser, I believe, wrote the lyrics. 1938, I think. And I didn't know there was an introduction until I stumbled upon an actual piece of sheet music. And here it is. Looks like this. Bob Hope on the cover. And it's from the show Thanks for the Memory, which I'm guessing is where Bob Hope took that song from as his theme song. Bob Hope and Shirley Ross were the stars of it. And you can see a video of it on YouTube with them singing it, but they don't even include the introduction, so a lot of those things get left behind. But here it is in the sheet music. If you want to see it, I'll put it up here for you. Let's see. Right there. There's the sheet music for it. Anyway, so I rewrote it, and or I added it to my arrangement. And there's only one video that I found on YouTube that includes this introduction, and it's by a French singer, and I hope I say his name correctly. Jean Sablon, probably. Jean, like Jean, 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 and Sablon, Sablon. I'm guessing that's Sablon, probably. Anyway, he sings it very nicely, and cigarettes, and the French accent I love. But one thing that he doesn't do, on one verse, one note, he actually goes quite a bit flat, if I hear it correctly, according to the sheet music. But he has a wonderful voice, a lot of emotion in it. But he also leaves off the tick-tock cuckoo part, which is actually kind of an unusual little part there. So I'm just going to do the introduction again for you, and then I'll discuss what I did at the rest of the song. So it goes, I guess we haven't got a sense of responsibility. Our young romance is so intense, we're close to imbecility. There's a little bar here. Tick-tock, cuckoo. With that G augmented, which is open 3-3-2. Gives you that dissonance there, and then it starts right out with, here we are, out of cigarettes. And the first part of that verse I played in basic open positions. The second time through I moved it up. And it's an easy one to kind of practice your bar chording on. As a matter of fact, there's a few sections in here I don't play the actual chord, and if that confuses you, let your ears be your guide, okay? So here's what I do. We'll do the little walk down. This is the second time through where it's, here we are in the cozy chair. And it goes, here's our B flat shape, B, C. So it's 5, 4, 3, 3. And then down to our B7, we're going to pick up our middle finger, or our ring finger, slide it down as our B7. Now D minor 7 comes right up, and that's fretted at the 5th fret, one finger chord, in the cozy chair. And I can bar chord that, but if you make an F7 shape, there's our G7 there. So far we've done C, B7, D minor 7, G7. Then we got a C again, and then I go down to an A7, which is like a G7 shape, if you can think of it that way. There's an A7. And what's nice about doing this again, like I say, when you control all 4 strings, you can choose to let them ring and choose to when to shut them off. So there's our A7. And then from there we go up to do D minor, which if this is a D minor 7, then we're going to make an A minor shape, which is 7 open 5 5, or 7 5 5 5. Excuse me. So it's bar to the 5th, and then you're making an A minor 7. And let's see. There's our D minor. Our C diminished is 5 6 5 6. Our G6 is right at the 7th fret. That's how I'm playing it. Now at this point in time, it calls to play another C. But what I do here is I play a C6, and it brings down that jazz sound. So we're at a G6, and a C6 is 5 7 5 7. Whoops, excuse me, little finger slip. And then back to our D minor 7, which is right here. Then down to an E7. So we slide this down and make a C7 shape. And back to a C, D minor 7, and F diminished, which is 4 5 4 5, to a C. So let me do that real slow, and you'll all kind of watch. Here's our C. Here we are in the cozy chair, picking on a wishbone from the Frigidaire. 2 sleepy people, C6, with nothing to say and too much in love to break away. And the rest of it you can kind of figure out. There's an F in there. I play it barred, and so it's 5 5 5 3. It's a trickier one because you use a whole fleshy part like a D shape, slid up. But take it slow, take it enjoyable. And what I do here on end, on my sheet, it says end with a D minor 7 and a C6, which is this. So it'd be too much in love to say good night. But I actually play a D minor 7, and this would be a D sharp minor 7, and then to that C6, which is 5 7 5 7. So it kind of gives a little more of a walk up. So it's too much in love to say good night. Have fun with the song. Look it up on YouTube. Two Sleepy People with Jean Sablon. He's the one who sings it in the French version. And of course, he leaves off the tick-tock, cuckoo. And I'm cuckoo about this song. I'm cuckoo about Hoagy Carmichael. Get the song sheet at UkesterBrown.com and have a great time with it. It's a framework for fun.